Yeah, so about to run through this. I hope all is well. This review is coming extremely late. The album came out like the beginning of March, and now it's the middle of April. Damn, it might have came out the end of February, honestly. I've had it since February at least. And part of the reason why it's taking me so long to get to it is because I felt like my initial reactions to the album were just too good. Like, it was just too good. It's like, I don't want to put this out and gas it because I know it's a great project and everything, but I want to make sure that if I'm saying it's a great project, then I have like all the appropriate like research and stuff done, and to really make sure. And then also want to make sure I wasn't just caught up in the hype because, just being all the way transparent, I'm a huge Blackk fan. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make sure that I spent a lot of time with this album. He has all of his lyrics up on Genius, or maybe his fans put them up on Genius. I don't know how that go, but I would listen to the song, I would go read the lyrics and all that type of shit. And I was like really, trying to like feel what this album's about and everything, so I can give it the best feedback that I possibly could. And I feel like certain albums, they really require that. I did the same thing with like 20 Skull for Nicks or Never How You Plan by Jarreau. Both really great albums as well. And I felt the Raw's Form, I did the same thing for that joint. So I wanted to take my time with this. So it's coming out late, but we're finally here, you know what I'm saying? All right, so the first joint, Stank Lotion. I'm going to just go through like track by track for its 14 records. But I also think that we're going to break it up. Like what we were talking about earlier. We're going to break it up and have 1, 2, 3, 4. And that way, you can listen to the whole thing if you want to, but if you want to listen to it a little bit more condensed, then that works as well. All right, so Stank Lotion.
Yo, check, yeah, check. Hey, yo, hey, check, yeah, check. Hey, yo, check, yeah, check. Hey, yo, hey.
Play me is what you ain't gon' do. Hey, we in the house, we homeschool. Hey, we fan, what you need, I got you. Hey, if you short on dough, I spot you. Hey, who you are now's what you gon' be. I'm young, black, gifted and free. Hey, if the devil is a lie, then what is God? I started rapping at my mama's church. See, I was rocking crowds and wet in beds. My mama thought I'd be in special classes. You thought I was gonna say special ed. Yeah, if the devil is a lie, then what is God? I started rapping at my mama's church. See, I was rocking crowds and wet in beds. My mama thought I'd be in special classes. She hate when I tell people that, but you know.
Yo, so real quick. The first time I heard that, and after revisiting it a couple times, I was like, how did this nigga make crowds, beds, classes, and that rhyme? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We'll talk about his dexterity a little bit later, but I just wanted to make that quick point.
For real, I gotta make something the kids could feel. Oh shit, see, I ain't even mean to rhyme. Oh damn, you stole this style from Stank Lotion. No diss, that's just an inside joke. But he ain't the first one to pitch his vocals. Like we never heard of Quasimodo. My outlook got everybody hopeful. Step out of line, I got a adios those. Yeah, I'm back to rhyme and watch me body bolos. My state of mind got me going postal. I disembody mofos. My body and spirit intact, but my mind, I'm probably loco. Oh no, I'm highly focused. I got my third eyelid open. Ay, one of the only honest spokesmen. Plus my rhymes the dopest. You forgot I was the coldest. Oh shit, but if I'm overlooked one more again, I'm finna throw fits. I'm regaining control. Defeat when I aim for your soul. Police terrorizing us all. So stand for something to fall. I give a fuck about the law. Dog, and
fuck this rap shit. I listen to classical. Hold up.
So, I think that Snake Lotion really sets the whole scene for what the rest of the album's about to be about. Because, like, everything that he, like, represents as an artist, as a figure, is kind of imagined at different parts of this song. So, you know, he has the part where he's, like, that honest vulnerability, you know, talking about his own, like, self-identity and everything, you know, thinking that his mom thought that he'd be in special classes and she hate when I tell people that, but I got to keep it real. You know what I mean? It's like, this is like my real life story. This is exactly who I am. That's how other people looked at me, even my own mama and all that type of stuff. But, you know, I'm going to still like spit the truth and everything. And that's something that reoccurs throughout the whole album. And then also, in it, he was like, in the hook, it's like, who you are now is what you going to be. I'm young, black, gifted, and free. And like, that made me think about the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? How it's like that kind of like chant rap. You know what I'm saying? It was really, it's like you're talking to like the masses. You're not just in a microphone booth or whatever. It's you're leading like a protest. You're leading like people along this like path of enlightenment, if you will. And I mean, he talks about Hotep shit or whatever like throughout the project, but he also kind of rejects the idea of being a Hotep. It's like, no, just because I'm aware of who I am and like, you know what I mean, like the power that I got in me or whatever don't mean that, you know, oh, you just on that, you know, superfluous, like, deep shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And then he also, at near the end of it, you hear the beat switch or whatever. He talks about, you know, I'm one of the only honest spokesmen. You know, you niggas forgot that I could rap. So I'm about to show y'all that I could rap and I really get busy and shit, too. So, yeah. For right now, that's song 1. He's 1 for 1 as far as, you know, projects. And one of the things I'm gonna say later, like the overall like tone of the album, or like the magnitude of it when he's putting it out, it reminds me of how like when you first listen to Kendrick Lamar's like Overly Dedicated was. And I mean, it's like, you know, it could be that magnificent. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, it definitely set the vibe off really, really dope. And that shit was dope too, how like at the end of the first verse, like at the end of the first song, it's like, nah, fuck all that shit, play some classical. And he comes in with this orchestra and the strings, and the production on this whole album is just bananas or whatever. But I'm just a sucker for strings and shit. This shit's dope. Anyways.
Check. I was that young ashy nigga asking girls for hugs. See, now I keep some lotion on me, still can't get in clubs. God damn, I could never catch a motherfucking break. See, I was anti-drugs, now I'm doing drugs. Nigga, wait. I remember growing up on Section 8, moving to the birds, man, they call me nigga to my face. Sheesh, I ain't do shit cause I was afraid. See, I've been scared of the dark since the 2nd grade. See, I got booed on the stage one time before. I used to steal now and later from the corner store. I stole my mama necklace, gave it to the girl at school, quit. Cried when I got home on some what I do shit. Bumpin', yeah, I thought drop out of school quick, cause I had a PhD and that's the pretty used dick. That's foolish, you know me cause of word of mouth, that's ludicrous. Now you gotta shut your mouth and motherfucking groove to this. Say this, I won't ride the wave. You fuck out my face. I won't ride the wave. You fuck out my face. Wait, I was that little cousin asking, what's that? Can I play? Can I have a piece? Fuck it, I would stay inside all day. A youngin' had them dreams. The first to say the fuck up out my face. If you in my way, I was young and trying to find my place, now found it. Had a bully try to send me. Go to sleep, the stomach empty. Never break when niggas ban me. Pardon got decline at Wendy's. Damn. Shit hit the fan. Everything you do, we gotta do ×2. You don't understand. Gotta go above and beyond, yeah. I know you know what I'm saying. I don't get told to smile, I just just know the smile when I'm shaking your hand, cause you would be scared of the man. Now you are forbidden from slang. Yeah, you love the culture, but don't say a thing when niggas get slain. Dang, too deep? No, cause shit is real and then I gotta speak on things I know. For sure, I wish my shit could all be fun and games. If that was the case, then I would ride the wave, but I can't, so say, I won't ride the wave. You fuck out my face. I won't ride the wave. You fuck out my face.
So, first of all, that shit's mastered so fucking well. You know, it's a groove like from start to end or whatever. It's like, and it got that same, you know, chanting like vibe and stuff too. You know, you fuck out my face. You know, I don't know. I just think that shit dope. Like, I like participatory rap or whatever, but I also like shit that I ain't gotta. And I think that, like, that's a huge reason why you got cats like Future and I mean everybody that's a seed in Future, because it's like you're joining in on the fun. Really, that's how hip hop started or whatever. Like, make something I can sing along to. That's important, but also make something that's not gonna hurt like my mental, my psyche, and all that type of shit too. You know what I mean? Because that's also important. And he talks about the importance of making, you know, honest music. And even in this song, he was talking about the honesty in his own maturation and growth. Like, he has lines like, I used to be against drugs, now I'm doing drugs. And, you know what I mean? He was talking about, like, being off stage, you know, back in, you know what I'm saying, like, the early days where he couldn't even get on the stage or whatever. And then on that very same song, he's now being introduced to a crowd. So it's like you see, it's like, all right, this is where that nigga came from. This is where this nigga's at right now. And, yeah, one of, I think, P Black's hallmarks is that contemporary nostalgia. I mean, that was the name of one of his previous projects. But one thing you're going to hear a lot over the whole project is, like, all these callbacks to Kanye. I don't know what his actual influences are or his actual, like, inspirations and stuff where they lie at, but I would bet a bunch of money that nigga would say he's heavily influenced by Kanye, because you can just hear it all over the project. And I mean, even like, you know, the line with the PhD and talking about how he used to be as a kid, you know, with the Family Business song that Kanye did off College Dropout. Like, you hear different, like, phases of his whole career, everything all over this project. But that's not to take anything away from him. You know what I mean? It's dope. You feel me? So, oh, now I also want to make this last note that this is the same kid who made Concord Rollin' all grown up. So, you know, he was 19 and he was transparent, you know, talking about like balling on the budget and just enjoying life and all that. But now he's a more mature person that's still exuding that same honesty and transparency. But yeah, and he has like this really strong awareness of his surroundings and his being as a person, his existence. You can probably hear that a little bit more in the next song.
What? Woke up, grabbed my robe, it's blue. Wore my house shoes out only cause it's new. Forgot to brush my teeth, scrub my gold tooth. I've been acting like a dog lately. Roof. See, I ain't never had the juice. I lie, there's the proof. I've been busy, forgive me, moved out the city so quickly, shit has been tricky. You missed me when I went poof. I miss Columbus, what it do? Raps and arts, less Dr. Dre, more Dr. Seuss. Let me paint while y'all follow words, try to lead the youth. Look me in my eyes so you can see the truth. It's blue. Bitch, it's blue. What? This motherfucking woke up, grabbed my robe, you know. Homie tech strip club, Siri say, for sure. Hold up, say where they charging 20 at the door. I be late for that, I'm paintballing, bro. Now you must be out of your mind, thinking that I'm ever gonna spend a dime. Hold up, where you got me? You can spot me? Poppy, we gon' way back in line and get it poppin'. Dog losing is not an option. Opposition in my optics is not my competition. I'm a prophet, y'all all lie like a politician. I'm Allah, voila, God is my position, got it? I'm fighting for my peoples like I'm Luke Gossett. Cool to Kente till I die, I'm the new prophet. Currently sitting on a couch with a brew plotting. In a robe with 2 pockets, bitch is blue. Some motherfucking blue. Some motherfucking blue.
So yeah, that song is dope. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? It's the fourth song in the project, and it's 4 for 4 in my opinion. But it's there's not really a lot of like, you know, nothing to dive in and sift through. It's just like, you know, this is one of the singles off of the project, and it's something you could put in like a playlist, and you know, niggas flowing. You got this real like silky flow where it's like casual, kind of like the Snoop Dogg West Coast type shit or whatever. Yeah, he probably picked that up from his time like over out in the West Coast. He moved out there a couple years ago. But I mean, even like, you know what I mean, wearing a blue robe, I imagine, you know what I mean, like it's Saturday morning, you just relax, you chilling and everything. It's like, all right, let me just, you know what I mean, kick some shit right quick. Yeah, blue robe is cool. Groove, 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 groove.
That's that slow, mellow rhythm, you know. 1, 2, groove.
I pay close attention to detail. I wanna know you be well. I know I might fuck up, but usually I mean well. Ooh. I'm thinking we could, then after that we, or we could, then we could have some lunch. Ooh. I just wanna see if it work, baby. Just wanna see if it work, baby. I just wanna see if it work, baby. Just wanna see if it work, baby. Rock, girl, hey, freak, girl, hey, move your feet, girl, yeah, don't stop. Hey, rock, girl, hey, freak, girl, hey, move your feet, girl, yeah, don't stop. Hey, you my brown sugar and spice and everything nice. I'm the type that knows that I ain't everyone's type. We should type, cause if I talk, you see I ain't tight. Hey, let me get to know you first, I'm trying to catch the vibe. See, I think not having game is my game, but not knowing your name is a shame. Dang, your frame is doing things to my hands. Bang, girl, I'm trying to blow it out the frame. Hey, this could be us, but you playing. But first, I just wanna see if it work, baby. Just wanna see if it work, baby. I just wanna see if it work, baby. Just wanna see if it work, baby. Can I grab you by your hips? Is that alright, right? Can I spend the night? If not, it's cool. I'm out.
So there's a lot I can say about that song. It's so much I can say about it. I'm not really going to say much at all because I feel like it kind of speaks for itself. But I do want to say it's one of those songs that makes me think about the beginning stages of dating when you're just hitting in that groove and you're like trying to fill out the vibe. Like you're flirting. You're trying to like make a good impression on the girl and like you're genuinely interested. So you're like aggressive, but at the same time, like, you know, not being too serious about it. You know what I mean? Like saying, you know, this is something I want to build with you. I wrote down, it's what falling in like is like. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't know. I like grooving a lot. That's probably one of my favorite songs on the album. And shit, while I was playing, I got up and started dancing and shit. And what I'll say about Big Gucci is that it's dope, first and foremost. When I first listened to it, I thought to myself, that P Black's ode to Gucci Mane is better than J. Cole's ode to Nas on Let Nas Down. It's not the same type of scenario because people, like he even says in the song, like, you know, you don't even know me or whatever. But it's more so just about like the appreciation of that person's like life and like who they are and like what they mean to him and stuff like that. But in a really non-pretentious type of way. So
I want to fly away. I want to fly away. Yeah.
A black ass nigga in a red fruit. Black ass nigga in a red, ayy. What? Black ass nigga in a red Phantom. Ay. I might be ugly, but my car handsome. Ay. I might be the realest man out handsome. Take your hands and raise it for the anthem. Ay. I'm riding around like I'm Big Gucci. Ay. Drove by the pound like I'm Big Gucci. Ay. That shit don't excite me, I'm Gucci. Ay. Bitch, I think I might be Gucci. Ay. I got bras in Atlanta, no. I got women on every planet, oh. I with my boo ghost riding in a family phantom. Any enemies we scam, we blame them. Hey, water guns, cause I don't fuck with guns. I need money, I'm in the rut for funds. Avoiding whoever don't fuck with fun. Which rapper you like, I don't fuck with them. Cause I'm Big Gucci. For the industry, I'm Big Gucci. I'm with your mom, she gave me big smoochies. I spit harder than John Belushi. I'm riding around like I'm Big Gucci. Drove by the pound like I'm Big Gucci. That shit don't excite me, I'm Gucci. Bitch, I think I might be Gucci. I take a shit and then I do my duty. Get it? I hit a jig and then we hit the movies. When I don't eat, I get a little moody. The only black around these rats, I guess I'm Susie. Ay, I guess it fits, I used to rock the Tommy. Romantically involved with your mama probably. Ay, giraffe pussy, get as high as I be. I spit walk a flock of flames when I'm rhyming. Cause I think I'm Big Gucci. Make space for me, bro, you seem a little douchey. I turn your house to a haunted house, it gets spooky. I know Gucci probably watching this like, who is he? My rims dancing out the garage. Get a little massage, have a jiggy Nicki Minaj. Then I ride around like I'm Big Gucci. Drove by the pound like I'm Big Gucci. Turn my life around like I'm Big Gucci. Now I work out like I'm Big Gucci. Big Gucci, word, yeah. Shout out to Big Gucci. This ain't no trendy shit. Gucci, real talk, man. I'm proud of you, Gucci. Gucci. You're a great example for the kids. I mean that. Like, you can always turn your life around, bro. Real talk. Alright.
That's a toothbrush. I wanted a shining grill.
Man, you gotta respect your teeth while you're young. You only got one pair. I need you to remember to always keep them healthy and try to always brush at least twice a day.
Till I make it work. Look inside of my soul and now wicked thoughts don't control it now. Do you fight the demons? Do you roll with them? I got it.
like at the end of that joint, when he started playing that guitar and the guitar was going, like it's got this real crazy ominous vibe. I think that's one of the highlights of the whole album. That's Pinky Liberace on the guitar solo, by the way. But like, you know, give me those vibes. Like I said, that nostalgia back to like the Kid Cudi days, like the overly dedicated Kendrick Lamar days, or you know, yeah. I was just rocking with it, bro.
No. Hey, never was out of elite, never stood out in these streets, never involved in no beef, never could speak how I ever felt about a girl, always brought comic sense to the beach, and I never been weak, never heard so I never speak, never had a dedicated team, and I never been for me, never been all that I could be, never had a show overseas, and I never been a G, never really cared about sneaks, never kept my feelings discreet, never loved the police, never had an ideal physique, never took things for what they seen, cause I'm always thinking deep, always chasing dreams, never sleep, never follow ways of the sheep, but I never been cheap, never did I wanna pay a fee, and I always did favors for free, and you never could be.
Let me pause right quick. That joint, it reminded me of Chance the Rapper's Baby Blue, and I missed the old Kanye, and also made me think about Everything I Am by Kanye and The Way I Am by Eminem. You know what I mean? It's taking all those like bad things or supposedly bad things about you and then flipping it around and you making it a positive. And that was just the first part of the song, but the rest of it, he's still talking about it too.
Shout out to all the goofy looking kids that grew up to be semi-alright. See, I never been the coolest. Never been the cutest. Slow down. P-Funk is back. I see a whole lot of folks running around with my old style. It's cool. I don't want it back. I let them hold that. But remember, it's still me like a pronoun. My style is profound. They want to hear me rap, but I'd rather take a nap. Cause I'm boring and I'm old now. And I'm in control now. I stopped chasing cool when I seen the popular kids after graduating school. But that's none of my business. Arts and raps and all things intrinsic. I can't believe I had the remedy in me all along. My mind imploded, hoping to blow up like atomic bombs. Ironic, gotta break fast like Ramadan. When I'm feeling saucy, I might hit a couple Comic Cons. Just the flex. Shy IRL, social butterfly and text. Leave a message, cause I never been the coolest. Nigga. The fastest nigga. I pick my nose freely, at times I shower weekly. PB is for the kids like, oh, DB, I'm Chief Keef meets Cool Keith and Keith Haring. I'm less OG Bobby Johnson, more Bobby McFerrin. It's the comic book copper, anime watcher, illustrator, animator, rapper, producer, and doctor. I'm like Jay Dilla meets the Gorillas. Hella bars meets Hanna-Barbera, ayy. It fell in our laps. When I'm hap, I spell in all caps. Got my state caps locked, I'm telling all facts. Get it? Leading blacks to the promised land like a black reverend. Severely antisocial, but lead track severed, then deserted. Act like it's no concern. Back out for I'm observed. Extroverted, introvert rap verses. How you gonna be flawed but act perfect? How you cool on the web but you whack in person? That's why I never been the coolest. Never been the cutest. Say it, nigga. What if America loved black people like they love black culture? Tanisha Renee. Here's a story about your life, and if you could live it right, it's an ordinary day. It could all be taken away. I remember the first time I got called nigga. It was on the bus. Jose thought he was being tough. I snuffed him. I was 98 pounds, so it didn't budge him, but fuck him. Been in Ohio for a month. See, that was my introduction. You should know. That showed me that being black is beautiful. I grew to hate summer cause I would get darker than usual. My brother would call me Chabon. White kids called it Sambo. Don't show roots in school, that gives these little boobs the ammo. It made me hate myself. See, I was stuck trying to fit in. Believe it or not, growing up, I ain't noticed that I was different. I started denying my black, looking at white for acceptance. I started to find out just what I is and what I isn't. See, I'm a young black intellect, a king-like silhouette. I walk like a man and all I demand is respect. Now the kids that might have played me, they play me in they decks. Without a pause, for every cause there is effects. Without applause, I did it all for kids to rep the true identity with serenity. For all the kids on Monroe with no Kennedy. Leaders, you know, just follow these rhythms endlessly. The second time I got called niggas, it was online by this kid that was in my class. I played it cool, cause I ain't want him thinking that I was mad. He was smaller, I ain't had a heart to kick someone's ass. Teachers call me homie, girls touching my hair. Fucking thinking it's funny, accusing me of whatever was stolen at the house party. We seen as criminals early, but little do y'all know me and my niggas did nothing to nobody. In the afternoons, I'd burn my CD, then ride in the city with T-Max, Bob, Beezy, and City. Keeping busy while minding our busy. Bumping Bleezy, that's me, but I digress. We took it easy. Early memories of riding around, feeling black and proud. I made sure they kept the weed at home, but we was bumping loud, get it? Next thing I know, City rolls the window down. This dude said, turn the music down.
So it was a skit to end off the joint, but that nigga was spitting on that joint, bro. Like, yo, I don't even want to. It was just like verse of the year, and I don't even know if it was because of how long it was, but the alliteration in it, the metaphors in it. Oh, let me put the lyrics real quick. Like, I keep on saying progression, but I really mean it. Like, over the course of like a nigga life or whatever, it's like went from, nigga said, my brother would call me Chabon, white kids call it Sambo. Don't show roots in school, that gives these little goops the ammo and everything. It's like, those type of things we don't really be talking about in music, bruh. Like, we talk about colorism, we talk about, black versus white, obviously. You know, we talk about black nationalism, we talk about, black pride and all that, but we don't really talk about the different degrees of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the in-between, like, even the hypocrisy of the nigga argument and all that type of stuff. Are you following me? Yeah. All right, bro. I don't know. I ain't got the words to say, bro. I just really like the fucking verse, bro. I really like the verse. So, yeah, man. Nigga said I started denying my black looking at white for acceptance. I started to find out what I is and what I isn't. A young black intellect, a king-like silhouette, bro. And you know, it's not even like that complicated a thought. It's not that complex. But one of the key trademarks that I love about niggas like Jay-Z in the latter half of his career, or Kanye or Drake, it's like they'll take like some of the most like basic concepts but put it in a way that's like, well, like you think that it's really complicated or whatever, but really it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that simple. Like, you know, just go live. That's a very simple idea and everything, but it's like until somebody actually articulates it. So I feel like he was doing that in this joint too. You know what I mean? Just like, just what he's talking about. Like, you know, this is who I am, you know what I mean, as a black dude. And like the way he starts out the song, he's talking about things that he never was. It's like, all right, I wasn't that, but it's okay because I'm this. Whatever, so yeah, I fuck with this joint the long way. I think it's an important song. I think that's what I was trying to get at. Like, and the beat on it is hard. The beat switch at the end, and I mean, I think it was Rashad that was on this joint, the production. Yeah, instrumentation by Rashad and P Blackk. So shout out to P Blackk for helping to produce this joint too. Yeah, and then Corey Graham with the scratches on it. It's just a complete song, bro. It's like one of those songs that I want to hear live in the concert one day. Right. Yeah, just a breakdown of it. So yeah, that was Never Suburban Boy Blues. And bruh, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs now that he hasn't missed on yet. You know what I mean? Like, that's longer than some niggas EPs or whatever. And the EPs only be half good. You know what I'm saying? So like right now this nigga has an EP plus worth of music that's just hitting. You feel me? Then the next joint. So that he kind of ended not on a low note, but on a humble, confident note. That's how he ended that last song. And then watch where he switches the shit up.
Turn the music down.
Pedro, clear of dogs.
Turn that fucking music down.
Doggy phone.
Hey, hold up. Excuse me, man. Like, what's the problem, dude?
Here's a story about your life, and if you could live it right, it's an ordinary day. It could all be taken away.
You know you cannot change the name, right? It's P Blackk, that's all. Which I love. My son is not to be boxed in. I love you just the way you are. I know who you are, and if somebody try to box my son in, I will beat their ass.
This goes out to those that choose to use disrespectful views on individual hues. I'm finna light that ass up. Woo! I'm finna light that ass up. I settled down for 5 years, but I'm never down to settle for men in my own buzz. You pull strings like Geppetto. Hell no, I've been throwing blows to devils. Grew up in the burbs, still a child of the ghetto. Hello, P is back like I never left. Like Jesus did when he died just to resurrect. The only true religion I recognize is the one with God's in it. So bow your head cause I get divine with this. Fine penmanship, too ill for your censorship. I swear that they be dropping shit, I don't be feeling it. Racism still alive, they just be concealing it. Racism still alive, they just be concealing it. It's P, B to the L-A, C to the K-K. 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 And I'm black, y'all. 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 Cause I'm black.
So, in case you haven't got the message in, there's a lot more song left in this joint, but he's spitting. Like, goddamn, this nigga spitting on this shit, right? It's them boom bap raps and shit, bro. Like, the hard, aggressive, whatever, over a 90s protest sample. And then, I mean, wait until you hear what happened at the end. But, bro, I cannot stress enough how dope the production on this fucking album is, the mastering of it. Whoever produced and mastered it, them niggas are goats. You feel me? Like this shit dope. You know what I mean? Like going talking about being hood rich, wealthy, and all that type of stuff, whatever. But I'm gonna let it keep on going.
In the mankind, black like the dogs on the K, B to the L A, C to the K.
Oh, that's another thing that I really like, that call and response. Yeah, I think that'll go well, like in the live performance and stuff too.
And I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black.
Last thing, this isn't the first time that P Black's made a song like this, that like talking about being black, but this is the first time that he's executed it like this. So, I mean, shout out to that progression once again. I know I keep on like saying that type of thing, but yeah.
Black, y'all, cause I'm black. Black, the origin of mankind. Black like the thoughts on my mind. Black like what holds up the stars in the sky. Black like the side of the moon that don't shine. Open your third eye, ayo. Black like the queens and the kings in Kemet. Black like what police see as a threat. Nigga, they build prisons based on your grades on a test. Give me liberty, give me death. We don't really want it. Them same schools be underfunded, and you wonder why we end up dead or in jail with nothing. Give us guns, drugs, and debt. Niggas is getting paid, but who's signing my checks though? That's why I gotta own something, gotta invest in myself and my peoples until we blessed. I don't speak to God, I believe we gods. Learn your true history is how we'll beat the odds. What? My God. What? Sorry. What? And I'm black, y'all, 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 cause I'm black.
So I wrote down, that this was like a black thing, because niggas like unapologetically black the entire album, but especially on this song. But what I love about it, it's like the full spectrum of the black experience. So like, he went from suburban blues, right, from an ode to Gucci into this joint. You know what I'm saying? It's like you put in like that suburban, like quote unquote American dream or whatever right next to the hood rich niggas and everything, and then saying like, all right, you have to have Gucci, the suburban boy blues, and then put them together. It don't matter, we all black. And then even at the end of this song, nigga got the guitar playing and shit, and like it's not no like just drumming or no shit. It's an electric guitar on the solo or whatever. It's like that's that rock music. You feel me? And you don't really think about rock music when you're thinking about hip hop or black people in general. You know what I'm saying? So. I think that song is also really dope too, just for that spectrum. And I really love how the nigga uses guitars and strings in general, like in his music, from Shoebies to this joint and the Big Gucci, but whatever. Niggas keep on getting shot in the back of these songs. I don't know why, like.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, like nigga got shot at the end of Never Suburban Boy Blues, and then got shot at the end of Black, y'all.
I still baby grease on me.
He's trying to get the news report from this guy, and all he wants to do is
Hey, peace and power to my niggas going out with a bang. Hey, can I work a 9 to 5? And can I keep the same friends, though I'm wanting them dead? I wonder if my niggas know that I'm fucked in the head. A young niggas on fire, I do or die. Niggas on fire, I do it, my niggas on fire, I do or die. Niggas on fire, I do it, niggas on fire, I do it.
I really like that call and response joint that he does right there. You know, niggas on fire, I do it. I mean, cause like it gets caught in your head and everything. Yeah, I feel like it's an invitation to be a part of the experience when you do that type of stuff. So, and then also that beat in the back, I love it because it reminds me of Smile off of 444.
Fire, I do or die, my niggas on fire. I do it till my niggas on fire. I do or die, niggas on fire. I do it.
Yeah, you wasn't expecting that beat switch, was you? I wasn't expecting the beat switch neither. I wrote all caps first time I heard that shit. Like, ooh, it's like you be on a roller coaster and it like quickly dips and shit, and like it takes your feet out from underneath you. I was like, God damn, my bad. Let me run that back.
And I'm dead. I wonder if my niggas know that I'm fucked in the head. A young niggas on fire, I do or die. Niggas on fire, I do it, my niggas on fire, I do or die. Niggas on fire, I do it, niggas on fire, I do or die. My niggas on fire, I do it till my niggas on fire, I do or die. Niggas on fire, I do it. I remember way back when sane-ass friends would play video games at cribs and order pizza. Now we all trying to get this game of life in order to marry your wife and support her, but we can't keep up. All the homies been except we. I thought it was cause we ain't need nothing to set free. A homie that I used to respect, but now I regret his obsession with success, sending me threats. I don't know how to respond. I mean, I used to pray for you and your moms, but it's time to move on. And I'm just hoping that God will guide you out of the storm. The way you keep my name in your mind is out of the norm. Check it. You wrestled and I rap. Y'all play football, we all ran track, and that's that. Matter of fact, didn't you have a scholarship? You mean to tell me it's my fault that you demolished it the way my nigga life turned out a show?
You're in no position to judge, my nigga. Don't do that.
When niggas had meets, I was doing shows. When niggas got jobs, I was getting no kind of money. I was investing in future dough. So there's a couple things I wanted you to know. Nigga, you changed. You the thing out of the usual. You the nigga out of all of us that refuse to grow. You gotta live with the decisions you make. Your anger's displaced and you should be the nigga you hate. Yeah, you gotta live with the decisions you make. Your anger's displaced.
You know, when I first listened to it, I was thinking about how I had never really heard a track like that where you're like checking somebody for trying to blame you for their issues. That's the type of thing that, I mean, everybody has those type of friends or whatever, like people that you're like, oh, you think you changed, or oh, you think you so much better than me, and all that type of stuff, whatever. And it's like, you know, those are things everybody has, like, as you grow, you get more successful, but I ain't never really heard like somebody like checking somebody like that, you know what I mean? Just like, and you gotta relax. And it wasn't even like a diss or anything, it's just like, bruh, like, it just is what it is. You made your life decisions, I made mine. And, you know, now as I'm saying that, I can think of other people that have done it, but I don't know, it just felt, maybe it's so infrequent. But yeah, I like how you put it and all that type of stuff, too. Oh, yeah, and this is the first time that he name drops the track on the album, the name of the album.
Believe it or not, I hope all is well.
Yeah, it's like, that's the name of it. It's like, I hope all is well. So it's like, is this whole like project dedicated to him? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You could tell it's a personal song though. Like, probably made it like only for the people that he was talking to on it. But then also like the lasers, the way that you can hear it better when it's actually in your headphones. It's not playing through the speaker. But the way that that production, once again, like, you hear what I'm talking about.
I loved you like a brother, bro. But you scare me. You scare me.
2009.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you what afraid to be yourself. Don't hide behind the things you do. To try and smile can't hurt your health. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Just be yourself.
Yo, keep them lights low. I like them lights low. I stay in my zone cause the world is frightful. I can't explain it. I just keep saying it's like
Yeah, that last verse was a song they had made back in 2009. I wouldn't say, but yeah, I don't know. It's like really trancy.
Let's get to it. Extra fast, y'all niggas move damn slow. I push keys, something like a piano. You know, stay with the ammo. Handle business like a soprano. All with the family. Real gangsters get chubby and move to Miami, apparently. So my egg gon' die out. The chain go like fireflies now, rainbow. Shine like a prism, nothing all day. Roy G, Bivin got nothing on me. Public cracking more E than niggas ever seen. I'm getting cheddar green, I cooked up a better scheme. I got a better team in myself than
Yeah, the only notes I had for that song was, yo, is this Vader? It's not. It's him from 2006. So, I don't really know what to feel about that song. But I will say on that last joint, the Niggas on Fire, like this, especially the very beginning of it before he did the beat switch, and it was very family businessy. You know what I mean? That Kanye influence, and you hear it on this joint too. This makes me think of Hey Mama. You know what I mean? Those vibes.
Yo, my brothers keep on my chest, I got a tattoo. I give my life away for D, even if I ain't have to. It's as if I had to. Lives, that is.
Play me is what you ain't gon' do. Hey, we in the house, we homeschool. We fan, what you need, I got you. If you short on dough, I spot you. Who you are is what you gon' be. I'm young, black, gifted, and free.
Yo, my brother D taught me to tie my sneaks. My brother D taught me to make better beats when he told me mine was weak. My brother D taught me to play ball. My nigga D inspired me to draw. This nigga can do it all. My nigga D just got his masters, y'all. And he only speaks his truth, so he can only spit the facts to y'all. I'm known for hitting stages, melting faces like they figurines. I look into the crowd and see my nigga D. And growing up, you low-key wouldn't give me the time of day. Now you wanna spend time like there's no time to waste. So with all this being said, I just wanted to take the time to say I love you and thanks for still believing my rhymes could pay. See, I've been stressing, so I'm out here on my namaste, meditating and take the blame and weight off of my mistakes. Like chasing a 9 to 5 because of what my mama say. So I won't end up going broke waiting for my break.
Play me is what you ain't gon' do. Hey, we in the house, we homeschool. We fan, what you need, I got you. If you short on dough, I spot you. Who you are is what you gon' be. I'm young, black, gifted, and free.
Hey, Darius the man child, he's a grown man now. No time to be a kid, he was the man of the house. Hey yo, this nigga hated fish, but we had cans of tuna. Ran out of that after school, we grab ice and chew it. To escape reality, I'd stay up in my room to write rhymes and live vicariously through cartoons. Mama had poison in her breast and her womb. My nigga D was in the kitchen fixing her some food. Playing Beethoven and Bach to get the mental pain to stop. My mom was going through a lot, I'm sending prayers up to God. But no answer. She beat cancer. Meanwhile, I'm mad at her now. I wanna be a freelancer. When did I turn into this entitled suburban kid where I feel like I deserve, but I ain't really worked to earn this shit? My brother always clown my looks, so I'm insecure as shit. But in a way, it's kept me grounded. I don't know what perfect is. I stabbed this nigga when he told me I won't do shit. He kicked me out when I told him I ain't like his chick. We fought it out when we go body, no busted lips. But if you touch my brother, I'll fucking rush your shit. So play me is what you ain't gonna do.
The song also got some A Tribe Called Quest like influences and stuff on it.
If you sure on don't I spot you. Who you are.
I said this song is a perfect example that you can appreciate the people while they're still here and like breathing. You know what I mean? But it's definitely a trip down memory lane. See why I said
I get how long.
Hey Mama.
I get that, but nigga, you were a child then. You were a child experimenting with this talent. You're 25 at the core of your talent, at the peak. Like, you know what I'm saying? Think about athletes. A running back is not his greatest self until he is 28. You know what I'm saying? An athlete, not their greatest self until their mid 20s, early 30s. Like, nigga, you're going to the league now. You've been practicing. Like, nigga, you're here. You're here.
Once again, the production on this album is super dope.
To the temple on the hill, Halloween's forever.
Yo, to keep it funky, rap and drain my spirits. I was just a young king doing his thing with lyrics. That's back when I had dreams of gold chains and Learjets. See, I've been away from home, y'all. I was supposed to be on, y'all.
Man, can I just say this shit is so fucking beautiful?
Grown, y'all, trying to find my zone, ayy. I've been all alone in my room and I'm penning poems, ayy. I prefer my own, that's my bro, that's just how I roll. Yo, this shit sound good on records, but it really put a toll on friendships. Turn old niggas thinking I turned cold, but I really turned up to build a kingdom from my throne. But now I hope to reap all of which I've sown, and maybe I'll continue to grow, but I hope all is well. I hope all is well. Yeah, I hope all is well. Thank you for your time. Yo, I hope all is well. I hope all is well. I hope. Yo, to keep it funky, I feel like I'm finished. I've grown to be too concerned with my name and image. I feel like I've been chasing fame over friendship, my vanity over family, but I can feel it, I'm right there. But something don't feel right here. All these years trying to chase a buzz light, like that was whack. Now a nigga trying to know what love like. Yo, I had love, but ain't know how to love, right? So, I'm living for myself, cause I need me to grow. All I'm telling y'all is what I need y'all to know. Drowning in deep thoughts, 6 feet deep below. That's where I bury my thoughts. I lash out when I'm pissed off, but trust I made improvements, but a lot of me needs fixing. Music's been my religion that's beating me to submission. Ups and downs, constant waves of depression. So listen, sometimes you gotta end it to find a new beginning.
drives me absolutely crazy is when I know someone who's extremely talented and they're not doing anything with their talent because their spirit is broken. And you have to get away from what broke your spirit. Everybody's spirit is broken. I'm gonna ask you to spit a rhyme. And he said, I don't do that anymore. What? Why? And he started going through this long list, you know, well, this happened to me and this person burnt me and I never got paid for this and this and such happened and this. And I was just sitting there and I stopped him and I said, but what did the music do to you? What did the music do wrong to you? And he looked at me and I said, it's funny how you quit the thing that you love that did absolutely nothing to you. Get away from all of the people that did you wrong, but don't quit the music.
Bruh, alright, so I didn't want to keep on interrupting that song just because of how beautiful it was. I wanted to just like let it fully go, but I did write down some notes. I was like, yo, this shit's so fucking beautiful. Zaya gave me chills, her harmonizing over the sample in the back and those damn snares, like shit, fuck, like I ain't got nothing else for you, bro. This is like the crown jewel of the whole album, in my opinion. This song is, I wrote down it needs to be in movies and like, you know, commercial TV shows or whatever, playing in the background or whatever in slow motion. Well, you know, rain's coming down and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like this, it's just really dope. But you know, I'm a sucker for music like this, like the type of shit that I like. It's like Drake levels of introspection and reflection. It wasn't corny. It was just super sincere. It's like, yo, like this shit really be getting me down or whatever. I really be retreating into myself. It made me think of Song Cry, like how Jay-Z was going introspection, because P's doing a lot of shit talking on this album. But it's like, you know, in the midst of it, like, I have to remind y'all that I'm good because I took such a hiatus because of all this stuff that really happened to me in my life. I wrote down this shit the first time I listened to it. I said, it's like if P Black went to the astral planes of Wakanda and he was speaking to the spirit animals of Drake and Joe Budden and Jay-Z when he was writing Song Cry, and then he woke up to pen this song. You feel me? You feel me? Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, this is that joint, man. This is that joint. But you know, he ends, I hope all is well. And it's the title track too. So it's like you knew he wanted to do something with it. But he ends it kind of like on a low note. Not in terms of like being depressed or nothing like that. Just more, you know, humble. Like, all right, that's that or whatever. It just is what it is. And he goes from that into this next joint.
Follow your dream, follow your heart.
I do.
Okay.
What? And it's my destiny, y'all. I gave it my all, nothing left of me, y'all. I'm protecting the rest of me. Can't nobody fuck up your destiny, dawg.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Say it with me now.
Everything's gonna be alright.
I ain't been back in the city, turn my back on the city. Now I put the city on my back, and I'm really back in it's litty. And I only been spitting facts, so niggas actually feel these raps. I know I rap and I'm illy, yeah, they rap, but they actually really whack. Turn that shit down, in fact, make no sound. Don't give me daps, I don't want no pounds. Don't need fake love, I don't wear no crowns. Some niggas only fill up if you feeling down. On facts, know we finna make it. It's been a minute, I'm just sick of waiting. Gotta breathe me some ventilation. Go ahead, put this in rotation. You never know, it might heal the nation. That's a reach. Sheesh, at least me, cause I feel amazing. Glass City, fuck with me, and it's my destiny, y'all. I gave it my all, nothing left of me, y'all. I'm protecting the rest of me. Can't nobody fuck up your destiny, dawg.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Say it with me now.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Now there's some things I wanna tell you. You might have failed, but ain't a failure. Don't let the boogeyman scare you. You was born around thugs, drugs, and drug paraphernalia. Y'all don't know my struggle, nah, yeah. You can't match my hustle, nah, you can't catch my hustle, no. You can't fathom my love. A nigga might reach out and hug you for no reason. Spread love and fight demons. Give the people something real to believe in. And I ain't even begun when you look up in the sky and you see you the sun. That's why I'm out here chasing dreams, cause I'm done. Damn, I still believe it'll come. And what helps is maintaining peace within oneself. Done. Inhale. I gave it my all, nothing left of me, y'all. I'm protecting the rest of me. Can't nobody fuck up your destiny, dawg.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Say it with me now.
Everything's gonna be alright.
So that joint's like real triumphant. And I wrote down anthemic, because it's like an anthem. It remind me of like one of those like J. Cole, Big Sean, T.I. type records. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, just that feel good, like you marching down the street type shit. You know what I mean? The first verse I thought it did kind of drag, but like overall it was just like a perfect like feel good type record, like the one man could change the world type shit, or like the what's the joint that T.I. he sampled the national anthem on? I forget. I think it was off of, I don't even remember. But the point is, it's one of those type records or whatever. You know what I mean? It's a cool album cut. You know what I mean? It was almost like letting you off after the high that you get from I Hope All Is Well. Just like an emotionally like you're on like a super like what's the word? Like all your emotions are highly good and bad at the end of I Hope All Is Well. And then this is kind of like just close to you back down and, you know, easy listening type record. Almost like a detox after, you know what I'm saying, you just had it. I mean, a good type of detox though. You know what I mean? And then from there, this next joint is even like more of that same thing.
Okay. Find a seating position that's comfortable and stable. Point your focus inward. Take this time to notice how you're feeling. Any tension on your body, any tightness or discomfort, let it go. Breathe in and allow your mind to open the tension you feel. Exhale to soften it. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Take notice of what you feel right now. Are there any events that happen throughout the day that cross your mind? Take notice of what you're feeling and how it's affecting your body. Stress can show up as tension in your shoulders, as tightness in your back. Just think about where that tension is showing up in your body. As you exhale, allow that tension to blow away as well. It's okay for your mind to wander. Just take note of that and allow your breath to guide you to the present. Take note of the natural rhythm of your breath.
Stress and anxiety disrupt that natural rhythm.
Where do you feel your breath the most? Is it in your throat as you exhale? In your chest as you inhale? Maybe your nose while exhaling. Bring that attention to the part of your body while breathing. And take this time to just be aware that you're breathing, present in every inhale and exhale. Focus on your breath. It'll allow you to tune out all noise. Feel free to restart this album.
So I love how he ends the album like that. with the feel free, because man, you really get caught up in the breathing exercise and the mindfulness exercise. So, it's almost like a brainwash. And that's what I was going to say. Remind me about that trance shit earlier. It was like really rhythmic. And really, that's probably the last comment I want to make, like on the track notice before I speak largely about the whole album. Because one thing that I think shines throughout it is mindfulness. I've been doing a lot of mindfulness studying, and that's like the meditations and the positive affirmations and the being present in the moment, not worrying about the future or the past, and really just living. It's a big movement that's kind of like sweeping the country and stuff right now. But it's healthy. It's good for your mindset or whatever, because we're in such a fast-paced society. But you could tell that P is very mindful and aware of exactly who he is and where he is right now in his life, in his art, in his music, because it shows like in the actual, records, like when he's making them. Like I said at the very beginning, I was hesitant to like put out this review because of how glowing it was, but like time has really only made me feel stronger than I did my first listen a couple weeks ago. I feel like he's like magnificently returned back behind the mic. He's bringing that contemporary nostalgia along with him that all of his day one like chicken and waffle fans, they would appreciate. But he's also resurrecting himself and like saying like, I'm one of the people that you should be talking about when you're talking about music being made in Columbus or from Columbus. Most of all, I think that he like lived up to the legends that people like me have always like said about him, the people that never forgot about him. It's like, P Blackk was really nice. I think that this project as a whole like really like captures that. I think he showed lyrical dexterity on it. I think that the production on it was supreme. I think that he had messages all throughout the album, mostly to like be comfortable with who you are, be honest with who you are, and to be proud of who you are. And I think that like really more than anything, because like the bars it wasn't a lot of rapidy rap on it. There's a lot of like really strong reps and stuff on it. But I think that P Black's like strongest suit is probably the silky flow that he has. Like what he demonstrated on Blue Robe or My Brother's Keeper, the last verse of My Brother's Keeper, where it's just like really coasting you through it, kind of like how Snoop Dogg did, like I said. But yeah, all in all, I have to, give this whole album like, excellent marks, whatever. I'm really hesitant to say, that it's 5 out of 5, mainly because like, I don't know. I guess there's no real reason for me to hold it back. But I think that it's going to age really, really well. I think that it's one of those albums that you'll be able to listen to, like no matter when. You'll always be able to revisit it. I think anything that you can ask for out of it. He has songs that you can dance to, songs that you can just listen to, and songs that you have to like sit down and like really like try and decipher what he's trying to say in it. So we're gonna go ahead and give this whole album a 5 out of 5, a classic review and everything. And salute to P Blackk, for making this project, and looking forward to hearing more from him in the future. I hope he doesn't take another hiatus like how he did after Contemporary Nostalgia. But yeah, salute to the good brother. To the good brother.